I built a multi-API AI agent in 5 minutes that would normally take hours to code. There are 3 main approaches to building AI agents, and I will show you how to choose the one that matches your project priorities and gets you to production fastest. You will see exactly what I built, understand the strengths of each option, and get a practical framework for making this choice based on your specific requirements. Thanks to Postman for supporting this video. Everything I share here is my own perspective. As we build AI agents, we're all choosing between 3 approaches, and each one has serious trade-offs. There is the framework route, LangChain, Crew AI, Agent Development Kit, maximum flexibility, but you're writing custom logic, handling API integrations, error handling, and orchestration. There is another route of building agents from scratch. If you've heard of 12-factor agents, you know what I'm talking about. You have complete control, but it comes with writing every part of interaction with an LLM from the ground up. And then there is a route of using agent builders. These are often tools that allow building agents through a UI-based or workflow automation interface. Many technical folks dismiss it as toys for non-developers. But today, I will show you why this is actually one of the most effective approaches. We're going to build something that would normally take a solid afternoon to code from scratch. A GitHub issue prioritization agent that analyzes issues, detects sentiment, scores urgency, and posts summaries to Slack using Postman AI Agent Builder. You will understand when it's useful, even for deeply technical developers and product managers, and get my pragmatic take on when you should code agents versus build them with visual workflows. If you are an experienced developer who can absolutely build agents from scratch, this isn't about replacing your skills. It's about recognizing that sometimes the fastest path to a working solution isn't through writing every line yourself. Even senior engineers benefit from tools that eliminate repetitive integration work so they can focus on the logic that actually differentiates their product. If you're more product-minded, maybe a technical PM, solution architect, or someone who understands APIs but doesn't want to own every line of glue code, this approach can get you from an idea to a working prototype without cutting corners on reliability and maintainability. Opening up the Postman AI Agent Builder workspace here, and here's what immediately caught my attention. I'm not starting from scratch. Look at this template library. We've got DevOps templates for scoring GitHub issues by urgency, routing tickets to PagerDuty and Slack, logging incident updates, customer support templates for auto-triaging support tickets, marketing templates for analyzing industry news and YouTube comments, sales templates for creating tasks from call transcripts, and preparing for customer meetings. This is solving the real problem. Most use cases for agents aren't unique. They're variations on common patterns that someone has already figured out. I'm going to build the GitHub issue prioritization agent to show you what I mean. Look at this. This is an example of a real business use case. This flow integrates with GitHub to fetch issue details and comments, and then uses AI to generate summaries, detect sentiment like frustration or urgency, count reactions, comment volume, and identify competitive mentions. It has Slack integration, so teams can trigger it with / commands and get instant issue analysis. The setup is straightforward but professional. I need to configure my GitHub personal access token to access the repositories and set up my Slackbot token and the / command, and I'm ready to go. Each integration has its own configuration panel, just like you would expect from Postman. In the individual modules, we can test the GitHub connection or the Slack connection to make sure it can access our repositories and channels. This is exactly how we would test APIs in any production system. Now, when I trigger the agent with a GitHub issue URL using the Slack command, it's fetching the issue body and all comments, processing the content to summarize the request, and detecting sentiment and urgency, counting reactions, and posting the analysis back to Slack. The whole setup took about 3 minutes, and most of that was getting GitHub personal access token and creating a Slack/command. There's also a lot of existing MCP servers available in the Postman API network, and you can generate customized MCP servers from available APIs. Now let me break down how this actually works under the hood, because the architecture is more interesting than it first appears. Flows are the core execution engine. Think of a flow as a visual programming language optimized for API orchestration. Modules are reusable components. Each API integration, like GitHub module or a Slack module, is a self-contained unit which has its own configuration, error handling, and data processing logic. You can swap modules in and out or use the same module across different flows. It's like microservices, but for API integrations. When the user clones a template, they get a flow with multiple modules working together. The configuration system is environment aware. Those API keys that I set up are managed like environment variables in a proper deployment pipeline. I can have different configurations for development, staging, production without touching the flow logic. Execution is serverless by default. When I trigger that Slack command, it's not running on my machine or some server that I have to manage. It executes on Postman's infrastructure with automated scaling and monitoring. And because this is built by the team behind the API testing tool that millions of developers use, they understand API patterns and integration challenges at the level that most agent builders simply don't. Let me give you a practical decision framework, because the choice between agent frameworks, building from scratch, and agent builders isn't about preference, but about matching the right tool to your specific situation. Here's my practical recommendation framework. Choose agent builders like Postman when your primary focus is speed to value, API orchestration, and integration. If you're dealing with multiple services, different authentication methods, and data transformation, this approach works well because the plumbing is already solved. This is also perfect for when your team includes non-technical stakeholders who need to understand the agent logic, or when you're building multiple agents and want operational consistency across your workflows. Essentially, when you would rather focus your engineering time on business differentiation rather than infrastructure management. Use agent frameworks when focus shifts to AI-specific workflow patterns. This works best when you have experienced developers who prefer working with coding abstractions for agents, chains, memory, and tools. Frameworks are good for rapid feature development on established patterns. That gives you speed and flexibility. The key is being comfortable working within that framework's architectural decisions and mental models. Build completely custom when your strategic priority is having direct control over every aspect of your LLM interactions. This means owning your prompts, context management, and control flow explicitly. No intermediate layers between you and the model. Go this route when you need complete control over scale and performance. When you're building the long-term production-critical systems where custom architecture pays off, or when you're developing this core IP that requires complete architectural control. These are different approaches optimized for different problems. None of them are about technical sophistication, they're about strategic fit. I've seen teams handling extremely complex workflows with agent builders and teams doing relatively simple tasks with custom builds. So it's about matching your operational priorities. Postman AI Agent Builder is a comprehensive tool, and the team has clearly thought hard about real-world use cases. Many successful teams run their production agents on platforms like this because it lets them focus on business logic instead of plumbing. So try it here. I would love to see what you build. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.